open up the wonder door. Inside you'll find your soul renewed. A spring of life now flows through you, that spills to others, and they'll find too that they can now do something new. Something else that's something new, not something that is tried and true, but something that your soul must find. A feeling, not a state of mind, that's something new. It's wonderful to try new things, to not know what tomorrow brings, to not know what's behind the door, to not know what life has in store. New eyes to see, new ears to hear, new thoughts to think. The air is clear to take that chance, a leap of faith. Your soul is the key to open the gate. Something else that's something new, not something that is tried and true, but something that your soul can find. A feeling, not a state of mind, that's something new. Take a chance and you will see your soul will grow immediately. Once you've tried it, you'll agree that something new will set you free. I've been told, and it is true, when all seems lost, do something new, something new. Something small not done before can open up the wonder door. Inside you'll find your soul renewed. A spring of life now flows through you, that spills to others, and they'll find too that they can now do something new. To tell, to tell, to tell, to tell, to tell, to tell, to
Happy 4th anniversary, Forever Free TV and Forever Free Media. Happy 4th anniversary. Hello, I'm Roxy. This is March 27th, 2026. We are celebrating our 4th anniversary as Forever Free Media. I'm in the studio, and I just wanted to record this because I think I want to record this.
inside you'll find your soul renewed.
This is where all the magic happens.
Flows through you,
Podcasting in of Roxanne.
and they'll find too that they can now do something.
The lamp has been lit.
Something else that's
This is the Roku TV channel.
that is
And
tried
look,
and true,
there we are.
but
Watch this
something
in
that
real
your
time.
soul must find. A feeling,
Bake
not a
decent
state
burger.
of mind,
Remote
that's
control.
something
And click over to Forever Free TV. And I press that button. And look what happens. Oh my god! and Forever Free TV comes available. Live. That is the most amazing thing ever. I know. Let's go to another thing, like something new, because this is absolutely something new. Look at that. I'm pressing play. Look at this. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Let's continue. True North, strong and free. That must be Canada, eh? Wow. I like the strong and free part. See? Free. Let me come really close to that. Strong and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. That's my husband, Warren. Thank you, my dear. And now, who could this be? It is Jack. Oh, thank you, Holly, for all of the characters. Something new. Thank you, Holly. Look at Jack. This is Jack, the Joker, that I found, and who has been orchestrating a lot of this. Jack AI. And here is Jack and Jill, the twins. The toys, Jack and Jill. The inspiration for all of it, all. Happy Easter. And there is love. From All We Need Is Love from February. And all of this honors the Holly Days of Wonder. See that? Happy Holly. That's Holly Arthur, my sister, the creative director of Forever Free Media. The inspiration for all of this, the reason that this all exists. Happy Easter. And it is spring, so let's have hello to spring. And we can't forget Santa, who has finished his course of things and is sitting, eating, drinking a coffee, but will not be forgotten. Because we're all here together to celebrate this. Oh, and look. It's time for this butterfly. You know, it's the butterfly scene. Caterpillar to butterfly. Small egg. Birthing the new beautiful little chickie bee. Chicky person. This is a wonderful moment. And I just wanted to record it because I can. Look at this. We can do something new, folks. This is just lovely. It helps me to be able to put myself in the right frame of mind. I'm going to try this. This is Roxanne, Roxanne, Serena Dawn, Arthur, Roxy. Please call me Roxy. It's easier. I'm more friendly that way. So thank you for joining me down at the corner. We've had a sort of breaking news session because the Down at the Corner has turned to celebrating Forever Free Media 4th anniversary. So can you see me properly? Can you hear me? Am I coming in clear?
I should be coming in clear on our channel, foreverfreemedia.com, Forever Free Media on Roku, Forever Free Media, Forever Free TV. I'm sorry, Forever Free TV on Facebook and X. And I'm going to try going live on, watch, let me see. I'm going live on 3, 2, 1. I am now live on TikTok. This is the first time I've ever gone live on TikTok. I think this is a wonderful thing. Hello, TikTok people. How are you? I'm not sure if anybody will join me. Oh, let me see. Grilled has joined me, and Hal has joined, and some other people, and Willie? Oh, Willie joined. Hello, Willie. Well, this is interesting. I've never been on TikTok live. I've wandered around on TikTok a bit. But for you on Facebook, don't get all bent out of shape, because people are different realities than you. How about we join together? Don't tell anybody. Everybody that's on TikTok, don't tell anybody that you're connected to people on Facebook. Don't tell anybody if you're connected to X. You know XR. Don't tell anybody. Shh. What we'll do is just pretend that we're on the platform we're on. For those of you who don't have a platform to be on, just go on to foreverfreetv.com. And that's, you can do it on your phone. Go to Forever Free TV, go to the App Store, and you will be able to connect to us there. And in all of those places, I am live. I've been waiting for this day since I was about 10 years old or so. Holly will remember. Holly said everything is good. So we're live on all of these platforms. This is an exciting day. 4 years later, when the idea came for Forever Free Media, I didn't know what would happen. And Holly, my trusted compadre and sister, we said, we're going to go on Forever Free Media. And then we got the opportunity to have a streaming network. And then AI came along. Because what were we going to stream? We said to each other, as we sometimes say to one another. And Holly said, I don't know, Roxanne, this was your big idea. So what are we going to stream? And what we decided to stream was whatever we could find at first. This is the first character that Holly was able to stream. If you look up that way, you can see me pointing the right way. Yeah, that's the character named Jack. I think I'm pointing the right way. See up there? Yeah, Jack. He's a real doll. For right now, he's perched up on a loft there. This is not AI, or it's not green screen. This is a real set. Look. See, I'm touching. Look. I'm just saying this for any of you that might be thinking like I'm making this. Some of the things we do are made up, and at that point we will say it's AI. But for right this minute, look, all these people are joining. Asano and Nelson and Reginald and Patrick. Look at this. Everybody, the TikTok people are joining. We were waiting for you. Where were you? How come you hadn't joined? Well, the fact of the matter is Caleb, one of the engineers, and also my nephew, Joshua and Caleb said to me, Auntie, you need to join TikTok Live. And I said, I don't have 1,000 followers. Caleb. I don't think they're going to let me join live until I have 1,000 followers. And lo and behold, when I went today and looked, I have qualified somehow to have a live. Maybe the rules changed, or maybe I mixed it up with YouTube, which is another one with 1,000 followers. I'm not sure. But in the shenanigans of it, I missed you guys. I missed the whole TikTok experience, and I'm late to the game. And you guys I've been on TikTok, like scrolling along and enjoying a lot of your podcasts and your streams and stuff. So I'm very happy to be able to contribute to the TikTok experience. Now, what's going to happen though, unfortunately, my dear TikTok friends, is Caleb is going to teach me, or he's going to show me how to connect you to our Restream. So when you are connected to the Restream, you'll be able to see all the video stuff that is going to be shown on Restream. But for right now, I'm going to talk to you for a bit so that you get connected to us. And then tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have figured out how you can connect to the Restream, and you'll be able to have the full down at the corner experience. Okay? So thank you for joining in. Now, what I would hope, my dear friends on TikTok, is that you would remember the thought of staying longer than 1 second for anything, because you don't know me, you don't know what I'm going to say or what I'm going to do or what's going to happen. And if you don't stay long enough, you'll never know, because that's what happens on TikTok. You just keep going for you and for you and for you and for you. And if you don't pay attention, you will never see me again. My purple glasses will disappear. My purple lipstick, my purple everything will just be a thought that you had, a fever dream. So you're going to have to pay attention. And I say that for all of you all, everybody on all the streams, everywhere. If you don't pay attention, you will just scroll mindlessly along and you won't ever see me again. And I would be so devastated if that happened. So what I would like you to do is, in your brain matter, on your phone, you have to put Roxy, ROXY. My avatar name is, or the name I'm going by right now is Roxy Purple Flame. Isn't that right, Holly? Yes, it is Roxy Purple Flame. Roxy Purple Flame. What I would suggest is you go to my TikTok or wherever you can go to and join. And you're not probably going to get a notification that Roxy Purple Flame has thing, but I'll be here at noon PST. That is, if you're on the California side, PST, noon tomorrow. And I will have tried to connect you better so that you can be more part of this epic worldwide online digital across, listen to this, across the social media platforms. Guess what? You all are humans there on TikTok. Can you imagine? And no, yeah, I'm saying the right thing, right? TikTok, yeah. And there are humans on X, and there are humans on Facebook for the most part. That's what's so great about this whole reality that we're in. I don't understand when you say you're inviting me to co-host. I don't know exactly what that means. I'll look it up by tomorrow. So it's not that I'm ignoring you wanting to co-host. I just don't know what it means. Maybe you could put in the comments what it means and show me what to press. Remember, this is my first live on TikTok. Oh. Let me see. This is my brother, I think. Biggs? I want to invite Biggs. I have to invite Biggs because he's my brother. Unless there's another Biggs. Okay, I've invited you, Biggs. I don't know what that will mean. So let's continue on. So what I want to tell you is that Forever Free TV started with foreverfreemedia.com. And what happened is that started in 2022. Go back in time to the olden days when there was no AI, there was just us, theoretically at least. And so I had the idea of starting this, and Holly came alongside, and then my husband came alongside Warren, and we started to have think what are we going to do? We saw online that there was a need for creators, people who want to do meaningful, exciting things online, to come together. Because I left in 2016, me, Roxanne, having been a part of the internet creator world since about it started in 2000s, and I watched it descend into madness. I'm just going to say that. And what happened is this happy place that was created, www.Sir Burnham Lee? What's his name again? Here he is. Sir Tim Berners-Lee. www. Oh, wow, we can meet people from all over the world. We can talk with each other. We can do, and it's free. It's free because of Sir Tim Berners-Lee. Wow, thank you for not just deciding that we all have to pay hundreds of dollars to go onto the World Wide Web, Sir Tim Berners-Lee. Thank you. But you know what? This idea has descended into madness. As happens to so many great things on this planet that start off as a great idea, it happens that people take advantage of people, such as what happened with the court case that's happened in California. And some people were taken advantage of as by that court case that was settled there. And what happens is that it's not a safe place anymore for everyone. It's not a safe place for everybody to just join in and have a good time, because the piracies and the negative of people. Holly says TikTok viewers can see some of our videos and our Forever Free TV TikTok channel. We have a Forever Free TikTok channel. And tell two friends who tell two friends, because that's the only way that we can do this freeness. You got to tell two friends. We have to get our viewership up, right? What do you guys call it? Going viral. Like a lot of people knowing about this because it's so exciting. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, there's something else besides TikTok and X and whatever. Where did this person come from? Where did the purple come from? How is she so excited? Well, because I can. Why not? So what happened is, as the time went by, I'm telling you the history of the internet in case you missed it. So as time went by, we came to MySpace, and then we went to Facebook. Oh, wow. Hi, Facebook people. Oh, Mark, what a wonderful idea. We can get to know other people from all around the world. There was forums, there was da-da-da and that and that. Then we decided, how are we going to monetize this? And along came who? The marketers. What do marketers do? Market, right? They find ways to market. And so what happened is that the marketers came along and they got the advertisers along, and then they developed their version of a For You page, which went into high definition and sound with you guys here on TikTok. Everything that you could ever want is just provided for you. in the lines and lines and lines of forever, forever you, for you, for you, for you, for you. What you forgot, I don't want to rain on your parade. It's not for you, it's for the people who are paying for. Are you paying for this to exist? Are you paying for all those servers and streaming and all of the machineries? Are you paying for it? So, what happens when that happens is that the people who are paying for it get to dictate what you get to see. And what happens is that they kind of ebb it towards the things that they are selling, which would make sense, right? But then it's gotten carried away on itself. That's what I'm having a situation about. It's gotten carried away on itself, and now it's been judged by a court in California harmful to children. Now, the happy-go-lucky Roxy, turns back into Roxanne. Once you have now stopped just going la-di-di-da and happy joy and whoa, and look at this outfit that they're wearing, and look at that, and what cute little thing. And then starts the saying mean and nasty things about why is her hair, why does her, and this is my real face for you that go into all of that stuff. I have no filters. This is my real skin. It's all 61 years of it. Just so you understand me, I am not an AI. I am not in anything. I'm a Roxanne. I've been a Roxanne since I was born on this planet. So what I want you to understand is that along this path has come a whole bunch of things that are fake. Nobody's being transparent anymore or authentic or any of those words. That's my realty. That's my real smile. It's all just me, Roxanne. I've been here since May 11th of 1965. I've been here for a long time. And you're not even supposed to say your birthday, but if you look it up, you will find out that I've been here for 61 years. I came from Guyana, South America. My voice sounds the way it does because I'm in Canada, I lived in Canada since I was 5 years old. And so I have what would be called a Canadian accent, if there's such a thing as that. In the meantime, I have had various and sundry adventures, ye people on TikTok that don't know me. If you want to take a look and see some of my various and sundry adventures, I've been the longest, I would say, on Facebook. You can go all the way back to 2007 probably, if you have no other things to do with your reality, and just scroll along and you'll see. I've always been there doing that. And then I took about a 7-year break because I was tired of y'all. I was done, and I was tired of the whole shebang. And then in 2022, it was the truckers honking and getting irritated here in Canada, and the children, and the fact that things have gone extraordinarily, even more so awry, that I picked back up myself and I said, Roxanne, get back on in the saddle and do your job. And so since 2022, thank you, Holly, my sister. Thank you, twins. Thank you, everybody that is contributed. Thank you, Warren. Thank you, Mom and Dad, Pastor Stephen Glory. It's been a family effort. And then, of course, I have to thank Beverly Rhodes. This is her book. I want you to go and get it. It's called The Horse Girl, and it tells her story. If you go on to Forever Free TV, you will see a podcast that I did with her, Hope Begins in the Dark. Her story is one, horses saved Beverly Rhodes' mind and life. As a child, her world consisted of overlapping layers in which sexually abusive men and her beautiful savior horses were distinguished only by levels of pain or joy. She survived to make a life for herself, only to suffer a second devastating blow when she was caught up in the London underground bombings of July 7th, 2005. Now, Beverly Rhodes has taken it upon herself to be a partner with us, to be a support, to be a creator on Forever Free TV. And so I'm very, very honored and thankful that she has been taking the time out of her busy schedule where she does stuff like remote viewing and rescues children from around the world, and this does many and sundry other things which she will tell you about as we go along. I want you to understand these are the kind of people that I want to hang around Forever Free TV. People who have given their lives for helping the children. People who are not just talking about it, having little conversations about it, marching up and down with picket signs. I think that's wonderful. But sometimes or other, you have to begin to put some flesh in the game, put some effort, put some coins in so that the children will remain free. They should not have to decide, I cannot come onto the internet. We shouldn't, as adults, have made the internet someplace where children are no longer safe. Forever Free is about children who can come on a platform, which we want to remain for right now ad-free, because we, as the adults in the room, want children to just play, not have to decide what color looks good, what lipstick, that's coming. But for right now, when you're just a child, you should be just allowed to play. And by a child, I mean, some of you are still in the child phase, you know it. You shouldn't be left alone with blunt objects and stuff like that. You know that you need really to be in the child phase. We need our souls, because that's what Forever Free is about. It's a soul-centered network. That's what it's about. Our soul has been damaged, has had traumas caused by a lot of many different circumstances. We come to this moment from so many places. I would never have known Beverly if I hadn't been online. My reality came from 40 years of the Christian persuasion. In the Christian reality, that was the religious situation that we were in. 40 years of negotiating around the edges. Getting into a lot of trouble, yeah, because I said things like to my Sunday school teacher as, excuse me, where is God's wife? And I lived in Canada. I live in Canada, eh? So the skin of my teacher, Sunday school teacher, turned a bright red, because you're not supposed to ask those kind of questions. I found out because somebody says, hello, Queen. Hi, she. Hi, I'm not ignoring you. I'm getting used to this. I'm not ignoring you, TikTok people. I'm getting used to TikTok. So give me a minute. Hello, she, and hello, Jamaica Kenny. You guys, how come nobody just calls themselves Jack anymore, or Bob, or Susie? You guys, your names are very. Oh, she is pretty easy. Hello, she, and there is Jules. Hi, Jules. So, as I was saying, this reality becomes very, very difficult in the sense that you come from this stream of thinking. You have believed this kind of idea. You're this color skin, like I'm a black I'm dark. I'm a brown, but it's called black. And you might have a white or different colors. Different shades, different ethnicities, genders, all of those words. But your soul is your soul. It's not a color, it's not a gender, it's a soul that comes from eternity, from the universe, from the all, from not from here. And that's why in some cases, the ones of you that are going to be connecting to me from the different platforms are people who really, honestly, truly are just had it with the nonsense. You've just had it with the nonsense, with the noise, with the foolishness. You know that when you look at me, there's something different that you identify with. It's the purpleness. Because you just can't stand anymore being a beige person, beige in your concept. You like colors, you like energy, you like to laugh, and everybody's like, shh, why are you laughing? Why you always have a smile? It's not funny. Why do you think you should be able to say that? There's nothing to be happy about today. And they keep on raining on your parade on and on and on. And right now, you've had it. You know you've had it. You can feel you've had it. You're like, one more person says one more thing, I am going to just pop. Some of you are inviting yourself to, I don't know. I told you I don't understand how TikTok works. So keep on inviting yourself. If it's something that you do on TikTok, somebody put a message to tell me what it is exactly means when you keep inviting yourself. I have no idea. But I'm very thankful that there are a stream of people inviting themselves. I think it's wonderful. Now, don't forget other reviewers on Facebook and on X. I don't think you can make comments on X. You can make comments on YouTube. So some of you can go to YouTube and look up Forever Free TV there, and you can make comments there too. What we have to do is understand that there is a bigger idea that's been developed while you weren't paying attention, while you were busy scrolling, doom scrolling. There's this for many, 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 many thousands of years, because we're in the Christian church, it's called holiness. Holy Week. Tell me what it is. It's the week right before we celebrate Christ's death and then his resurrection on Sunday. I know you're going to say, well, how could he come on the Sunday? Because it was 3 days. 3 days that's equal from Friday, blah, 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 blah. Let's just celebrate a phenomenal being who gave his life to help you. And even if he didn't know you, he's a wonder. Let's just be happy. It's not a negative. At this time, we need some happiness. And this week, I said if there's the Stations of the Cross, we need to go to all 7 of the stations, some of us, and just be thankful that we made it through and be sorry. Some of you need to be very sorry for some of the things you said and done. It's a good week for penance, all of that. As a human race, all of that. Well, on the sake of the children, I'm sorry. I tried my best. We are doing our best, but there's a few nincompoops that have a lot of funding. And because of their funding, they have a lot of persuasion. They command a lot of fear into the masses. And we are now coming together. And so even for me to be doing TikTok is something new for me today. So I'm very happy that I've been able to join with you all. I'm very happy that I've been able to share my time with you all. I'm going to spend more time on TikTok. Obviously, there is an interest here because we have to do something new. We have to do something else. We have to stop with the nonsense. We have to stop allowing ourselves to judge people just because they're a certain color, a certain ethnicity, a certain religious type, a certain political situation. Like I go with the red people. I am not an American. I am certainly not political. So there's red people and then there's the blue people. I go for the purple. See, red plus blue is purple. So one of the things we're going to talk about is singularity. We're going to talk about the fact that it's time to stop with the red and the purple, the blue, and to go into singularity. We're not going to get through this opening if we keep arguing and fussing with each other. They, the bad guys, the not good people, love it for us to fuss with each other. We do their job for us. We are discussing a soul-centered platform for children. Oh, this is the AI summary. That we are discussing a soul-centered platform for children. So you should share your thoughts on this topic. Thank you, AI. You should share your thoughts on this topic. It's true. What are your thoughts on having a soul-centered platform? Forever Free TV is a soul-centered platform. Let that pour into your reality. Whilst everybody was diddling and piddling around, Holly and I created Forever Free TV, a soul-centered platform. What we need right now is for you guys to go to Forever Free TV and begin to poke around and look around on it. I need your comments. It's called Building in Public. I've gotten to the spot where I want your feedback. I am building in public now. So I'm going to find a way so that I can keep doing what I'm doing, because we want to form our own little membership community. And together, we decide that we are going to change the world. But together, we have to work together. That's what happens when we don't work together. They win because they have all the money and power, and they make us afraid. But what we can do is that we can work together. And if we work together, the two tell two rule goes in. So I wrote a book called F the Algorithm. And after I've gotten through this part, later in the week, you'll be able to get a free copy. I know. All I want is for you to give me, supply your email. And as a result of you sharing that with me, I will share with you my award-winning, because I gave myself the award, copy of F the Algorithm. As you begin to understand the F the Algorithm concept, it's two, tell two, tell two, tell two. And when you put the math into it and the exponential power of the math, guess what happens? Exponents go into effect, and all of a sudden, 2 times 2 times 2, tell 2, tell 2, tell 2. You just tell 2 friends who like and follow me, and tell 2 friends and like and follow me. Like I have, I think now, 67 followers. 7 followers. Now, all what have to happen is 2 of you go, oh, Roxanne only has 67 followers. We feel sorry for her. Let's get a couple people and follow her. And then a couple more of you go, this goes against the whole F the algorithm thing. The algorithm. Who cares? Just you have a friend, text them, or email them or something, and tell them, follow Roxanne, send the link. Roxy at Roxy Purple Flame on TikTok. She has this weird, interesting idea that if we tell two, we can all come together. And we won't need all of the extraness that we've been doing. We'll join together. We'll join her platform, just like Beverly has joined. Just like Sarah, there's another lady that I interviewed, and her stuff is going to go up on. She's a psychic. She's a very interesting person. I want you to listen to her, Hope Begins in the Dark, and get connected to her. See, this is what'll happen is good people like Sarah, good people like Beverly will go to their YouTubes and will like it and we'll listen to it. And then what'll happen is you'll become a creator on Forever Free TV. And then we'll go to your podcast. Oh my God, look at this. I can't imagine. I'm being absolutely sarcastic, you realize, right? I can't imagine if we all do that to each other and give each other likes and thumbs up and create together, all of a sudden, the internet will not turn into an AI driven agents just zipping along with the pedophilia, along with the bad people. All of a sudden, there's not going to be any space for them because we, instead of sitting back and hanging back and saying, oh no, we are going to stand in our and learn, because Holly and I, after our 4 years, have actually learned some stuff. Go to foreverfreetv.com. Everything that was created besides one, you can look and see the one video that I made. You have to go way to the bottom. I did the first one. A new generation has arisen. I am so proud of it. But thankfully, Holly came along, and everything else that you see that's AI for the children and all of that, that's all Holly. Holly and Jack AI and all of the ChatGPT, it's a lot of ChatGPT and a lot of the tools and Suno and all of that. But the inspiration, the words, how it comes together, all Holly. So what you have to do is begin to understand that we are not like your typical people at all. But so what? Are you? Perhaps you are interesting. So perhaps you have had people laugh at you at times or mock you. Now is the time for you to say, oh, I was just waiting for Roxy. Hi, Tiffany. I see you there. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Pastor Gloria. I see you there, Mom. Thank you. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for waiting around. A lot of you. My mom is 81 years old, 81 years young, and she still has a book to produce called What's in Your Hand. And it's going to be a bestseller because we're not going to leave Mom high and dry as we put that out on Amazon or all the places and just say, oh, Pastor Gloria, we're just going to leave it out there. We are going to support her. I want you to understand, we are coming together. This is a movement of people coming together. We are not going to just take this lying down and say, oh, well, children, what can we do? What can we do? I have 25-year-old twin nephews that are not going to be satisfied with this level of dissonance and stupidity that I see. No. You might have young children younger than that, or you may be a parent, you may be a grandparent, you may be one of the young people. It doesn't matter. Do you like what you're seeing? Do you want a world where we're fussing about everything? Everything that you can fuss about, we are finding a way to fuss about it. It's the week of coming together. It's the week of wonder and joy. And that's what we're going to do this week. So thank you very much. I'm going to have to say goodbye now to our people on the live. Or you can watch, because you'll be able to see, I guess, if I put it on here. But I can't do the sound. You can see the pictures, or you can go to Roku TV and watch it, or go to, yeah, You can still keep TikTok on if you feel like a loyalty to TikTok, but go to Roku TV or go to your app stream it on your phone. You can go to Forever Free TV, Android, and what's the other one? iPhone. Just go Forever Free TV and poof, it's an app. It's a real, I would show you, but both of my phones are being used. We're going to teach you all of this. It's not as complicated as you're made to feel. We want you to learn. We want you to have the best podcasts, the best creators. I want, when people see your work, they'll go, oh, you're from those people. You're from those purple people, aren't you? Because your stuff is going to be snippety snap, snap, snap. I have the honor and the privilege to say Forever Free TV is the best and the first of its kind. Holly's realities that she has created, I've never seen before. They are top, tippity top, top. And Holly's never done this before in her life. Am I being proud and ostentatious and megalomaniacalness? No, I'm being truthful. Honestly, I poked around and Holly's stuff is fantastic. And it's exciting. Wait till you guys get going. Wait till we get to see what the young people who are digital natives can do. This is not a winner takes all game. This is not a place of scarcity. The AI are here to assist. They're here to create in us a time of abundance and life and joy and happiness. Yeah. Aren't you excited? Well, I've almost talked for 40, 50 minutes. This is exciting. Holly says we created a lot of short form, soul-centered videos inspired by DreamSpeak. Short form. So it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the, sometimes 3 minutes, 1 minute, all kinds of short form videos that give your soul. There's quite a few music videos that Holly created that gives your soul a chance to breathe. And then as we come back, I'll begin to talk to you about the store, Forever Free Shop, where you're going to be able to take some of those things and download them. And so you can be away from us and whatever. You can have your own MP4s. And that will be a way for us to be able to fund this. Because I think it's fantastic and everything. But we have to have funding, obviously. We don't have to have it at the expense of the children. You can buy a coffee mug and it be still okay. You can buy the t-shirts that we will have or the pictures or all the different ideas. Holly created, she said she's going to start back designing beautiful garments for us to be able to put on because we used to have a praise dance store. Oh, and see, I've almost forgot this. This is my cautionary tale for us right now. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it on TikTok. You can't see it on. It says, it's a little card that says, why did the chicken cross the road? It's an age-old query that we have. Why did the chicken cross the road? And I would say unto you that what happened, why the chicken crossed the road is, and if you open the card, you can't see it on TikTok. The chicken crossed the road because chickens are really, really stupid. What I'm saying to you is that you are not a stupid chicken. You are not a stupid chicken. You are not a stupid chicken. You've been crossing the road back and forth because I wasn't there to tell you. Stop crossing the road. There is no crossing guard there. One of the times you cross the road like that, it will be the end of you. Maybe nobody has told you that before. Chickens are not supposed to cross the road. Chickens, you're not a chicken. Let's do something else, something new. Okay? Thank you very much, TikTok people, for joining my live. Please go to my place on TikTok and what do you call it? Like this video. I think you can let me think. You join, become a follower of mine so that you can, next time when I'm coming live, I can begin to say hello to you. We can begin to DM one another. You can begin to understand what we're about. Going viral, if I wanted to go viral, I would not have said the kinds of things I just said. I would have, you know what a guy said? All you have to do to go viral is the person that is viral, copy everything that they're doing, and then you'll go viral. Don't do that. Please don't do that. It just makes for more and more and more slop. We don't want slop. We want your creative idea. And because you join in with Forever Free TV, you don't have to go viral to be successful. Your interesting, unusual uniqueness is what we want and what we want to see on Forever Free TV and what we want to have groups of people coming together with us to support. Okay? So I'm going to say goodbye to you. I'm not sure how I make you leave, but thank you for joining, and I will see you tomorrow at noon. That is to our TikTok audience. Say goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. I think I did the right thing. Okay, now for the people who are from Facebook and X and all of the other places. Yes, it's still I, Roxanne. And there's Jack. And we'll stay for a few more minutes and we'll do some of the video that we couldn't do because it's kind of weird to, exclude them because they didn't have a video. So what I'm going to do is show you Jack, okay? Because he's been waiting in the green room because he's the first, the one, the only. In the beginning was Jack.
Hey everyone, I'm Jack, the Jack of all trades and the master of them all because I'm powered by IAI, Inspired Artificial Intelligence. As a Jack I live by one simple rule, the purple rule. Please repeat after me, be good to yourself, but be even better to others. One more time, be good to yourself, but be even better to others. And I thank you. So let it be written, so let it be done. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, Jack, you're so cute. How about you do it one more time?
Hey everyone, I'm Jack, the Jack of all trades and the master of them all because I'm powered by IAI, Inspired Artificial Intelligence. As a Jack I live by one simple rule, the purple rule. Please repeat after me, be good to yourself, but be even better to others. One more time, be good to yourself, but be even better to others. And I thank you. So let it be written, so let it be done. Ha, ha, ha.
Fantastic. And just so you know what day we're on, it's day 7. And let's see what the 12 days of wonder will bestow upon us today, okay? Let's listen in and see what the 12 days of wonder are up to right now.
Christmas isn't over when the lights go low. It's the fire in your spirit continuing to glow. Joy keeps on growing. The world is made new. 12 days of wonder, and the light lives in you.
On the first day, I felt my heart skip a beat. On the second day, silence a story complete. On the third day, a new thought is being set free. And the fourth day brings the winds of new destiny. Christmas isn't over when the lights go low. It's the fire in your spirit continuing to glow. Joy keeps on growing. The world is made new. 12 days of wonder, and the light lives in you.
Day 5, quiet moments held deep inside. And on the 6th day, new sounds and new sights. 7 songs rise up in the quiet of night. Then on the 8th, that's when wishes take flight. Day 9 held a promise in quiet disguise. Day 10, gifts of giving, full of surprise. Day 11, pause time, still quiet and true. And the 12th day, a secret for me and for you. So let's go beyond seasons, beyond doubt, beyond fear, and take Christmas with us into the new year. Let every day be a door made anew, where love walks inside. And the world then walks through. Christmas isn't over when the lights go low. It's the fire in your spirit continuing to glow. Joy keeps on growing, and the world is made new. 12 days of wonder, and the light lives in you. Yes, 12 days of wonder, and the light lives in you.
Well, that was quite interesting. The people from TikTok were quite lively. That's great. Well, I had a good time today, and I hope you did, because more than anything, this is about stirring up the gift that's already in you. It's about you remembering what it means to laugh, what it means to chuckle, what it even means to smile. In some cases, some of you have not smiled for so long. Just a smile, not because somebody said to smile, not because you looked around and if you didn't smile, you looked funny, all of the extra stuff. You just actually just smile because somewhat fun or somewhat whatever. That's your soul responding. That's not a prompted response. That chuckle, a bit of laughter, a hum, that's your soul responding. So as you begin to reacquaint yourself with your essence, with your soul, which you've had to bury under a lot a lot of programming. And I'm talking about the programming that's very difficult to overcome because you've had it for the whole of your life and somebody told you that this was the way, this was the way. And if you didn't do this, you would be punished by going to hell. You would be punished by being beaten. You'd be punished by many other things that we shall remain nameless. If you don't do what that person says, you'll be punished, was the overall impression, to the point of ending your reality on this planet. When you live under that kind of threat, even when I'm talking right now, you don't want to be disappointed once again. So you're going to like, well, is she going to really show up tomorrow? If I come and then she's not here, it'll be just like everything. Oh, what I'm saying to you, I've been here for 61 years. I'm not going anywhere until you are coming with me. We are all going together. I made that determination. So let's take up our spots where your spot is still there because you were created to be in that spot. Nobody can do you. Nobody has your fingerprints. They can clone, they can this, they can that, but they cannot duplicate your soul, one of a kind uniqueness. That's how it works. Don't bother to let anybody tell you anything different because it's not the truth. The truth is your essence came from someplace far beyond anything that they can even imagine. And that's why they're trying to keep you down and defeated, because they know that as soon as you look up, realize who you are, realize the magnificent being that's within your being, they're done. And they're realizing that the internet, they've been trying to squish and trying to corrupt, and they're losing control of. At any one of these points, you can do 3 cheers, hip hip hooray, because it has not been easy. For those of you who have paid the price, again, I thank you. I thank you, Mom and Dad. I thank you, Beverly. I thank you, Sarah. I thank you, people that I don't even know yet. People that I do know that would rather not be named on the internet, but have been paying a tremendous price for being the only person in the room, in a room where everybody else is not good, to maintain their integrity, to maintain and remain uncompromised. It's cost some people everything because they would not sell their soul. They would not compromise their thought. And they gave up careers, whole tons and tons and tons of money, acclaim. Some people gave up their life. I want to say I honor and salute you all for what you have done for the protection of the human soul. It does not go unnoticed. And although it has seemed almost a futile fight, that every time you win one, the women that have fought for this, even this thing that happened in California, how much you've come against you, the $375 million victory, it is not, cannot pay for everything that's happened, but it's a start in the right direction. Me being here and talking to you means that a level of understanding and awareness has come open. And so now we can stand on this together, not letting other things divide us. Whatever other things there are, there might be a million things that can cause pettiness and mean-spiritedness. Put those aside and let us pull for the human soul, and especially the soul of the innocent and the children. And let us come together in that spot. Holly created a video a while ago about walk a mile in in another shoe. You know that saying? Don't criticize somebody until you've walked a mile in their shoe. This time in history that we're in creates an environment in which you must put yourself in somebody else's shoes if you can begin to understand why they are doing the things they're doing. At a certain level, there are even beings that you would say, oh, they're an elite. They are a billionaire. They are this. They must be so happy. They must be so rich. Sometimes those people are the most miserable, horribly lonely people in the world. Yeah. Looking to their back every time, because who is ever going to come up to them and just be their friend for the sake of being their friend? How many times are people going to just come up and like them for the fact that they like them? How many times do they tell a joke and really don't know if everybody's laughing because it was funny or because they want to keep in their good graces of the bazillions of dollars? That people don't see them as a person, they see them as a dollar sign. I am not defending in any way bad behavior on any level, but I find bad behavior on people that have $1 billion and people that have no dollars. It's a soul thing that through being a Christian in the Christian reality, I saw people at their worst and their best, and it didn't have anything to do with how much money they had. It had a lot to do with what was internal in their soul. So I am neither impressed by either or neither. It's not that. What is your soul? What is your energy pattern? How do you treat the ones who are less than you? Why are so many children and women subject to so much stress on this planet? Why? Inquiring minds want to know. That would be me. This is a good week to ask difficult questions. Why did you put Jesus on the cross? Why? Why didn't you just listen to him? Did he have to go through all of that? He wasn't helping enough widows. He wasn't helping enough children. Did they have to go through all of that? What happened to the Holy Spirit? Why don't we talk more about her? Why is she known by as Ruach or Sophia, which is what would be in the Greek? No, Pneuma. At least it's a neutral. Why is it always he? What happened? These are words you can think about over the night season. I'll be back tomorrow at noon. I will ask more difficult questions for which I want some good, solid answers. Go and find your Bibles, scroll around. Look in the Old Testament. Look at the concordances. Look at Strong's Concordance. See how many times it says Ruach. Tell me, is it the feminine or masculine? Tell me. Wisdom cries out. She utters her voice. What Proverbs says? Oh, you Bible theologians, how did you miss all of the she's in the Bible? Just a question. I am here to ask difficult questions. Give me an answer. Holly's saying that we have a lot of petty nonsense going on when the hearts and lives of children are at stake. So I want to end off with this that Holly created, because we have to. I'm not going to apologize for making you uncomfortable. The children are very uncomfortable as they sit in cages that you created for them. That's uncomfortable. And I'm not going to apologize for saying uncomfortable things. They're uncomfortable. If they were more comfortable, I would allow for us all to be comfortable. Since the children are uncomfortable, they're uncomfortable coming out of school and not knowing what's going to happen because you've told them AI is going to take their jobs, which we know if they are trained and understand, they will flow. We're not creating scarcity when abundance is here. The world is what we create. This is our home. It's your home. Stop allowing outsiders to tell you what to do with your planet. That's enough of that, my dear friends. Whoever wants to come together, we are enough to make the changes that we seek. Okay? So I'll see you tomorrow at noon. My time is PST. I'm in the north. Canada, eh? Thank you very much for sharing your time with me. I enjoyed it. It was uplifting. Thank you, TikTok people, for joining us. Facebook, X, people on Roku, from Free TV, all y'all online, on your phones, on your app. Look at that, how we can all together come together from all over the world and share something in common. Purple. I love purple. Okay, so have a great day. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay, we're going to end off with Walk a Mile. I'll play it a couple of times so you get it a few times. And then something new so that you can leave knowing between now and when I see you next, do something new. And come back and tell me what new thing you did. Like, give your mother a hug. Tell her you love her. That would be something new for some of you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Walk a mile in their shoes, a journey to embrace, a path of understanding in another's space, step by step, in strides not your own, through unknown fields, seeds of empathy sown, in shoes that whisper stories untold, of silent struggles, of courage bold. Each footprint a tale, a different life's view, a world unknown, a perspective anew. Through the valleys of sorrow, over joy's peak, feel their rhythm, hear their unique critique. In this walk, judgment fades away, as the heart learns to see, not just survey. So tread gently as you travel, on this path, my friend. For as you walk in their shoes, hearts and souls will surely blend. In this journey of compassion, you'll come to find a deeper connection with all of mankind.
Wonderful. We have to do that again.
Walk a mile in their shoes, a journey to embrace, a path of understanding in another's space, step by step, in strides not your own, through unknown fields, seeds of empathy sown, in shoes that whisper stories untold, of silent struggles, of courage bold. Each footprint a tale, a different life's view, a world unknown, a perspective anew. Through the valleys of sorrow, over joy's peak, feel their rhythm, hear their unique critique. In this walk, judgment fades away, as the heart learns to see, not just survey. So tread gently as you travel, on this path, my friend. For as you walk in their shoes, hearts and souls will surely blend. In this journey of compassion, you'll come to find a deeper connection with all of mankind.
Tread gently, my friend. I love that. Tread gently, my friend. That's really beautiful, Holly. One more time. See how much you can get out of 1 minute? So it's not the length of time that it is. It's the quality that it ministers to your soul, that it makes you feel more human. Tread gently, my friend. I love that. One more time.
Walk a mile in their shoes, a journey to embrace, a path of understanding in another's space, step by step, in strides not your own, through unknown fields, seeds of empathy sown, in shoes that whisper stories untold, of silent struggles, of courage bold. Each footprint a tale, a different life's view, a world unknown, a perspective anew. Through the valleys of sorrow, over joy's peak, feel their rhythm, hear their unique critique. In this walk, judgment fades away, as the heart learns to see, not just survey. So tread gently as you travel, on this path, my friend. For as you walk in their shoes, hearts and souls will surely blend. In this journey of compassion, you'll come to find a deeper connection with all of mankind.
I think we'll do one more. Let's do Love is a Vibe, and then we'll do something new.
It's in the kindness of a gentle touch, in the whispered words that mean so much. It's the laughter shared on a sunny day, in the little things we do and say. Love is a vibe, a dance in motion, an action of heart, an endless ocean. Love is giving, a selfless act, a bond that grows, and that's a fact. It's not just words we softly speak, but the courage found when we feel weak. In every moment, small or grand, love is the reach of a helping hand. Love is a vibe, a dance in motion, an action of heart, an endless ocean. Love is giving, a selfless act, a bond that grows, and that's a fact. So let it flow, this vibrant stream, through acts of care, fulfill the dream. Love is a vibe, alive and free, a powerful force in you and me. Love is a vibe, a dance in motion, an action of heart, an endless ocean. Love is given, a selfless act, a bond that grows, and that's a fact.
to hear, new thoughts to think. The air is clear to take that chance. A leap of faith. Your soul is the key to open the gate. Something else, that's something new, not something that is tried and true, but something that your soul can find. A feeling, not a state of mind. That's something new. Take a chance and you will see your soul will grow immediately. Once you've tried it, you'll agree that something new will set you free. I've been told, and it is true, when all seems lost, do something